Alright, hey guys, welcome back. Today we will be doing the last box from our case. So, Phyrexia, all will be one. Oh, there's like opening double features because all the art is black and white. Remember, just a disclaimer, we are LGS, so we did not purchase this from anybody. We got it from a distributor. The set's actual release is the 10th of February, and the pre-release is on the 3rd of February because it's been pushed back 1 week, I believe. The spoiler's out, so that's why we're posting this. And we did so there's a last box from a case of 6. Normally a case comes with 6 booster boxes of collector boosters. So we'll be doing an unboxing just to let you know what to be expecting, and then you can decide if you want to get a box or not. And yeah, here we go. Just to let you know, the ones in New Zealand are actually made in Japan, so it is actually the Japanese print version. Not too sure. Not too sure if the complete step to complete cards are actually how do I say it, internationally the same. But normally, from experience, the normal traditional foils is actually a bit more different to the US print. The US print normally is a bit more foily, where the Japanese ones is actually a lot more subtle. So it's actually kind of annoying because it's really hard to keep sets consistent if you actually buy from both different sets. Alright, so each pack will keep going. So lucky last box. The last box we actually didn't get a concept Trado. So we've actually been getting one each. I remember. So the last one, the last 5, the box number 5 was pretty trash. Alright, so we have the Hive. Oh wow, that's a new bit of awesome. Tyrannex Rex. I think we've almost got a playset of that just from this case. Quicksilver, Raider Ambassador, that Blue Sun's Twilight, Mind Space, Mind Splice, and we have Phyrexian Island. 2, we have a Rebel. So our first borderless card, and then Nissa, which is actually a manga art, so it's a what if. So, but it is what happened. All right, so that's that. Yeah. So one problem that I've been having is that after the showcase is on, well, it's actually quite novelty. It's actually quite cool to actually look at it in the first place. But the more that you open, you're like, oh, they all look the same because they are all just like one color. All right, we got Vraska foil again. So just as I suspect, normally a case you'll probably hit a lot of double ups in terms of like the foil mythics and things like that. So just like what we've been doing with the past few collector booster boxes, sometimes we'll probably get like a certain card and we'll probably get like 2. We'll probably see a bit more double ups. Cranker Bloom. So you probably want to like get, yeah. Alright. Oh, that's the first time I've seen her. That art looks so bad. Yeah, not a fan of Glisser's new art. It's just not very nice, in my opinion. Alright, so Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we got Rebel. Oh, Phyrexian Vindicator. So we've got the new White Obliterator, but this is actually just a normal foil one. And then the Borderless Land, and we're all over the place again. I know it annoys some people, so I'm very sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 uncommons and 4 commons. I heard that for much of the machine, they're going to remove all the commons and uncommons from the packs, which is not what I personally like. Not a fan of that idea. Conduit of Wills. Oh, Throne. So that's another what if. Senior Dancer. Quicksilver. My Overseer. The Hive. Oh, this is very white pack. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we have Rebel, Gran, Soulblade, Rat, Fine Spice, oh, the Hellraiser. I've got like, I think we've pulled like 4 or 5 of those already, foiled. So 1, 2. Ooh, Phyrexian Vindicator. Wow, step up foil. That's actually step up complete or something. That is actually really cool. That is actually very nice. Nice. And then one, one, two, two, three, four, five. All right, well, halfway. 6 more. Phyrexian Might. And then Soulless Jailer evolved. And with the step up, Furnace. Oh, another Kaito. Yeah, I think it's probably just like a print quality. There's just so much text on that is like shrunken down, so it doesn't look good. I would actually be quite interested to see what the American print one will look like. Phyrexian, Sky Hunter. Yeah, blah. Alright, Bladed Ambassador. Phyrexian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rebel. Jaw Kendon. Melera. Oh, Overseer. Step up. Convert. Altered Contaminator. Finally the normal art of that one. We've been seeing quite a lot of like the manga art of it. Alright, we have Rebel. What's that? That's Crucible Goliath. Kemba. Joe Kaden. And Phyrexia. That's pretty cool. And that's that. Huh, this box has been quite... it's a bit underwhelming as well. But we'll see what happens. Alright, Rebel. Lucky last pack. Rebel. We have Gith. Normal non-foil Phyrexian Jace. Mirror Conduit. Or Convert. And Galissa's Retriever, Mirrorang, Kemba. Oh, finally see a Kemba. And that's pretty much it. That's quite a bit of a bad box as well. So that is Phyrexia All Will Be One. It's an interesting box set. Again, I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I think the showcase one actually does look cool. It is a bit overwhelming to see pretty much in the pack you see a whole bunch, and it reminds me of double features, because in double features what actually happened is that I would actually feel quite dizzy at the very end trying to read all the cards because everything was actually black and white. How do I feel? The foiling, I'll probably say, because it's a JP print, I can't really put a judge on it. I personally don't really like the JP print because it's very subtle. The new step to complete. Again, I'm not too sure how I feel about it. It actually looks really cool with the gloss. I really like glossiness of how the card look. I probably would have just done like one, like you probably don't want like a huge Phyrexian symbol. Maybe like a small one, or I don't know. It's a bit of a strange one. I think what I probably would have liked for them to do is maybe like, because they will actually have like a film that goes over the card, it probably would have looked better if it was like all gloss, and then maybe just the text box, or maybe the symbol have like a Phyrexian symbol on it, or something like that. And then maybe the text box can be a bit more of the rainbow 4D color, and then keep it as like again, this is just how I would have feel. Um, the only thing is that I don't know if they did on purpose or not, because the non-foils of these ink cards look very, very washed out. Again, not too sure if it's on purpose or things like that. And it actually makes you feel that these versions look a lot better, because I certainly think so. If you look at I think we got the Phyrexian, the Phyrexian Vindicator. Okay, here we go. So this is actually just like a normal subtle foil. It's quite hard to catch on camera, but you can actually see when I tilt it that the ink, the black ink on the normal foil one, is not as deep or dark as it is on this one. Even the text box doesn't look that well. Like the whole thing just looks very washed out on this perspective. So that's one thing that I'm like, oh, that's a bit of a bummer, because I like foils. I don't like the symbols, but I like the gloss because it makes that look a lot nicer. So it's like you either like it or hate it, or you like it or hate it. But that's me. Lucky Last, yeah, it feels like there's so much different variants. Again, this probably goes back to my original complaint about the direction of Magic. As a constructed player, it's very difficult to get a playset of what you want. So like, for example, these two, they won't go into a deck together because they're different variants. Um, it is very hard to collect. We've opened a case, and for someone that wants to collect a whole set of foil of the 10 Planeswalkers, it's probably near impossible, because we got two Vraska, and they are, again, the gloss versions. And we, like, it's just very, very difficult to complete sets, in my opinion. And that's one thing that I don't like about the direction of what, like, too many different variants again. Other than that, the set, for me, is a very like it, love it and hate it type of relationship. um, there's a lot of cards that I think are really cool, but again, it's like opening this was actually very painful. I think after looking at what I've opened, a whole case, and then looking at all the variants, I'm like, that is actually very, very difficult. Anyway, that's my complaints aside. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me for this box opening. It's actually been it's been quite fun. At the end of the day, it is actually quite fun to open, enjoyable, but as a collector, and it's actually quite difficult to collect the set. Thank you for watching, and yeah, probably next one we'll open. I will see you guys soon. Take it easy.